Ratatata. What's up, Zao-Chen? Hello, everybody. Welcome to another random sloth stream. I did the thing. Rather, I'm trying to do the thing. Ratatata. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, Zao-Chen? How you be? Oh, I look so, like, lost in thought. Being silly? Me too. This new song is flippin' fantastic. Electric Callboy and Baby Metal together? Like, whoo, man. Whoo, man. Alright, we can pause that now, I guess, and then probably turn this back on. Oh, that's like super quiet. What's up, Tank? Did you do the thingy? A thingy I did. A thingy I did. I got a thingy to do. Oh, somebody got a doodad thing. I'm just trying to level these guys up so I can do this last one. There's a level 41, but I think it uses all of them because it says it's a joint mission, a joint operation. So I think it uses like all 8 members. Yeah. I have some to level up still that are not quite level 50. So that is that. A fellow hero. Hello, Stump. We're gonna do all of our like random daily take care of stuff things, which includes buying 3 scratch-off tickets and a pack of menthols from the Gold Saucer. Excuse me. Looking for the scratch-offs. Scratch-offs, this way, thanks. Oh look, another hero. You wanna know something crazy? Like other than me? Excellent haggard old chain smoker voice. What's up, goat? I know lots of crazy things. I would be inclined to receive more crazy information though. Well, this is a terrible layout. Other than me, yes. $189, that's not 123. Jeez. Next year, you've been following for 10 years. That's a long time. Following since June 25th, 2015. Sheesh. That's a long time. Maybe. No. Baited. Old? Very old. Call me old man. Call me sir. Tommy Sue. What? That is it for that. I no longer need to do Kojin dailies. No longer need to do Kojin dailies. What do you think about that, goat? I no longer need to do Kojin dailies. I got it. I got my ritual prayer emote. I worked so hard and so long to get Bloodsworn reputation with the Kojin so that I could get this emote. And I love it. And I think I've also decided that moving forward, it's really strange because in MMOs and most games that have like any sort of like role-based combat, I have a tendency to lean towards tanking. I don't know. It's always been something that I have enjoyed, but I feel for whatever reason, I don't know, I have some weird connection to Dancer. I just enjoy it, and I think I'm a Dancer main. I really think I'm a Dancer main. I was also working on content unlocks and stuff. Oh, I bought some more minions and stuff that I didn't have over here. I also got the Titania triple triad card, which crashes the game apparently, so we're gonna have to go ahead and relaunch that. Gotta love those random DX crashes. Let's just fire it up. Give me a moment here. We'll go ahead and turn this back on, I guess. I don't know if that's gonna autoplay anything since I paused it. Hello? Is it not gonna play anything? This is what we listened to before. Next. Just turn on some stoons while I'm trying to get logged back in. Can't play the game if I don't log in. If you don't log in, you can't play the game. You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. You can't play the game if you don't log in. That small little segment there with the singing just sounds like it should go into some like big, awesome, grandiose thing. And it doesn't, and I get disappointed every time because I'm like, oh, this is so good, and then it just goes into the overture theme. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, the Final Fantasy theme is iconic. I just wish there was more to that title screen song. You know. A sloth can wish. Also, I made a big mistake about tweeting, I made a big mistake by tweeting about artists and trying to find artists. Holy Jeebus, man. Don't ever do that. It's a big mistake. Which is why I followed that with a tweet saying, I'm just going to become a private dick. Which means I'm going to do my own investigation. Because I am still on the lookout for Daddy Bunny. Nice metallic purple dye you got there, Daddy. Still on the lookout for VTuber artist / rigging person peoples, so that I can get an actual model instead of this $15 thing that I picked up from Etsy. And now I forgot what I was doing because we crashed. Oh, I was talking about how I was doing content unlocks for stuff that I hadn't done yet. But we need to do Crown of the Immaculate. So we're going to go ahead and queue for that. And then once this is done, it should just teleport me right back to where I need to be. Vothri. Oh, yeah. Is there anybody in chat that wants to come along for the Vothri fight? Trial of the Immaculate? I have plenty of time to drop and invite people because queuing as a DPS, it's not necessarily the fastest thing in the world. Also, Void Arc is pretty damn cool. I went and did Void Arc. I was doing the Heaven's Ward Alliance raid unlocks. Void Arc was pretty sweet. There's some pretty cool lore with it. Met Kateseth. And I'm on part 2. Alliance raid part 2. The Weeping City of Mahawk. Mach. Love all the Void stuff. Yeah, it was pretty cool stuff. There was like the cutscenes for that were surprisingly longer than I was expecting. But it's like massive lore dumps. There's a little bit of like comedy filler stuff in there, but for the most part, it's just like full on. Here's a bunch of shit. Open your brain. I'm gonna dump into it. Brain dump. Evilise raids. Yeah, I have done the first one of those. Or 2 of them? Hang on. I've only done the first one. This quest here, Uninvited, I believe is the lead up to the second part of that. Sweet that Moogle up. Get him out of here. Hey, it's the Sickness Jones. What's up, dude? How is the Sickness Jones? Pooped. I hope you at least did it in the toilet. I would hope. Most of it? Well, that's good. That's good. I know sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get there, you know, in our old age. So, you know, as long as you got most of it, then you're probably in a good spot. It's less that you have to, you know, clean up. So, glad to hear that you at least got most of it. Normally, that's the part of the dialogue that somebody would say, "What the fuck is wrong with me?" But I'm not allowed to say that because it's way too long of an answer. Some things move faster than others, and my legs lost the race. Accurate. Chat, how does the chat overlay look on stream? I made that gif of me doing the thing, doing this thing. I recorded it and gifted it and made that my chat background. Like, is everything readable? It's hard to read. I think I can fix that. Where'd it go? There. How's that? Definitely looks better in OBS to me. Much better? Sweet. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Get him out of here. Ooh, in chat, I did this. I found out that you can do macros for this so that I can just go BGM off, play music, and then I can just pause the music, BGM back on. It's just at a quiet part right now. It's just at a quiet part right now. Sickness Jones with a 5-stream streak. I'm streaking all over thine eyes. We're going streaking! Well, well, well. Look who we have here. Hang on, we gotta look really cool and tiny next to them. Balls! I was looking at somebody. Small. No, you're just massive. But to be fair, yes, I am small. I think I'm like 2 ticks above the bottom of the female aura height scale. Here we go.
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god!
Uh-oh, my party is excited for this, apparently.
Come! Prepare for judgment! This will be a mercy!
I need to bring down the sound effects volume, I think. This is really good music, though.
You want the illusion of wit. Then you will suffer. Yes, that will be your punishment.
Hello? Was there like too many people there, I guess?
Receive of me my blessing and rise higher. I will crush you. Suffer, 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 and know your folly.
Oh, I didn't even realize there was a gaze.
Why do you not fall?
Oh shit, I am like way over capped. It turds? It turds. He said it turds, chat. It turds. Alright, we're in holding and then we're gonna burst. If I could get the fucking procs. Dancer, please. Is he gonna transform into an actual Sin Eater now? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Huh?
I see now. This is the passion of my ascension.
What?
Very well. I shall embrace this triumph.
Okay. Righteous bolt. Hell? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that's really cool. That pattern is cool. I have no idea what this attack is.
Your reckoning comes.
Oh, is this a DPS check here? Enrage type thing? Fuck it, we'll do it.
I shall excite the sin of your existence.
Hello? Okay then. I'm dead. Dude, the chat. Someone was like, huh? What the fuck was that? This was supposed to happen, right? Big blue tether. What is the big blue tether?
I see now. This is the pattern of my ascension. Anywhere, I shall embrace this tribe. Feel my wrath.
You have to kill the tethered target first. If the ad in the middle eats it, it gets a damage debuff. Oh, so I'm assuming that didn't happen then. Fuck, I can hit him from all the way on the other side of the arena? He said, we need a Dorito. Dorito this. Well, I know one spot that I absolutely need to use Shield Samba on. And probably, oh, that was the wrong one. Probably also my improv. I see now. Oh, fuck. I saw it yeeted one inside itself. Yay, we lived. Shield sound, bud. I did the thing. What the actual fuck is that? I wonder how many Featherfall 3s I've wasted. we get him?
I am all powerful.
Hey, first try, easy, easy. Healing mitigation was, we had no shields. We had 2 white mages. You because of, oh, they left already. We'll give it to the bun boy. Give it to the bun boy. Cutscene time? Cutscene time. Oh, okay. Whoa, dude, are you kidding me? I'm a fucking dancer. I got a comm? What? Who comms the dancer? How does that happen? I didn't play out of my fucking mind or anything. Like, how do you get comms as a dancer? Oh, yeah, you know what? Maybe it was one of those, one of the last 3 people that were in there with me. Is that Vothri? I see. It's finally over then. Now night will return to all of Norvrant, bringing salvation to both our 2 worlds. Upon speaking with Rin, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Let's fucking go. God, when was the last time we saw one of these? It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these cutscenes in their entirety. Is this literally the end of base Shadowbringers? If this is the end of base Shadowbringers, I'm going to be very upset that I just didn't do this fight last stream. No? Okay. I didn't think so, because that was only a level 79 trial. You should you leave the area, you may return here by speaking with the sentry posted at the entrance to Mount Golg. Okay. And we get an ether current. All right, here we go. Dude, his transformation was unexpected. I was not oh, excuse me?
Am I cast down? But it is you who are the villains. Father told me that I am hope. I am righteousness. That I am a god.
This is what happens when you tell your kids they can grow up to be whatever they want. They could be anything. They start to think that they're a god.
That is why I was born, as man and sin eater both. I kept the people safe. They respected me, worshipped me.
Dude, you were feeding them to themselves. They didn't respect you or worship you. You fucking mind controlled them.
How can this be? I should be the one looking down at you.
I mean, you can look at me all you want. I'm fucking hot. And I got a sweet fucking outfit. How's it going, Hefe? Welcome to Cutscene Mania.
Damn you! I am your god.
I was wondering when that was gonna happen. I guess he has kind of been the big bad so far, so he does get a little death monologue. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens right here. The last one of these we took kind of cracked us, and then Ardbert touched us and made us feel a little bit better. So this could be very interesting once we absorb this light, which I assume is what's going to happen, because that's happened with all of the Light Wardens. But he's very different. Waiting for the delayed reaction.
Look, the sky.
Yay, nighttime. Yay, nighttime. Daytime, nighttime. We like nighttime. It's nap time. Uh-oh. That's not a light crack. That's an echo. Oh, it's the Theater of Rabanastre.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me.
Spare me.
I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
Gravely.
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude.
Emmett!
You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
You know, this just clicked in my head in this cutscene that all of the times back at the source, from ARR through and up to Shadowbringers, or well, I guess through Stormblood up to Shadowbringers, any times that the Ascians have been missing, they could be on other worlds like this, trying to cause calamities to cause the rejoining, to bring everything back together. They're obviously very good diplomats, and talkers, because they seem to sway many a people in their favor.
My apologies for the intrusion, but I come bearing a proposal.
Ooh.
One that will ensure the longevity of your reign.
It's an Emmett Selk in Ascian robes.
But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a Light Warden.
So this is after the flood.
By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being, a king to rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
Genetic manipulation with the light of a Light Warden.
Amazing. Before my Vorthri, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line shall be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
I don't like him either. I hope he's dead already so that we don't have to go and kill him.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions.
I hope Vothri turned him into meal.
Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth seal your supremacy.
He said sloth. That's me. But I didn't do nothing. I'm just a sloth. I'm not the bad guy. Echo, 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 echo. Oh, there's the shatter. There's the shatter. Can somebody please go find Ardbert for me?
Are you all right? Say something.
Ardbert, find Ardbert.
12 for Fend. She cannot contain the light. She's beginning to turn.
Find Ardbert.
Urianger, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
Summon Ardbert. Call Feaul, do something. Green, save me.
Back.
The combined power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear.
Bro, are you gonna suck this out of me?
And
Come on,
so I
Exarch,
shall
suck me.
relieve you of it.
Bro, the Exarch's sucking my light off. Oh, he brought protection though too. We got a little ring here.
Exarch, what are you doing?
He's giving me the suck. Shut up and let it happen.
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds.
The Shadowbringers theme is playing. The Shadowbringers theme is playing, chat. Hi, Mad Wolf. Yes, you did get here at a good time.
As I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence.
Travel to other worlds to do what?
Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go elsewhere and begin anew? Not I. And thus did I use you.
This scheming piece of trash.
No.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
It doesn't make sense.
Number 1, Crystal Exarch.
Damn you. We won't let you do with her as you please.
Do not interfere!
He still needs to siphon the shit out of me.
Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
I mean, if they stop him, we turn into a Light Warden ourselves. And not just any Light Warden, a Light Warden containing all of the light from all of the Light Wardens. Except the tiny bit that Ardbert siphoned off earlier. Yes, no, this is still very beneficial for us. What?
You knew of this, Urianger.
Urianger is the keeper of all secrets, man.
'Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then what does he mean to do?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die. From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Northrend.
Just hypothesizing here, even if that is the case, why would he go through the trouble of saying all that shit that he's gonna, like, use us to get all of the light energy to power up the Crystal Tower to go to other worlds? Like, why? So what's really happening here? I think something other than both options is what's going to actually happen.
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede.
'Tis but a chapter.
Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered.
That's some good looking nail polish I got.
Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
I knew there was cat ears under that hood. No, we're straight up fucking calling him out.
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
That was a gunshot. Was it not? Fucking Emmett. Ugh. I was wondering where he was at.
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First.
Wait a minute. So that means... Does that mean that after we got Graha into the tower and he was like, get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna go do my thing, he actually brought the tower to the First?
Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme.
Okay. But why come here? For what purpose? The purpose that he had now apparently was to attempt to save the world. Kind of lie to us, kind of not. I don't know like which thing was actually happening, but he seemed to be cool with us in the end right before Emmett came up and shot him. So I should probably click my mouse to figure out what the fuck else is happening. Also, hi Shadows, hi Twisted, welcome in guys.
To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme will succeed, but ours.
Which now means that this was Emmett's plan the entire time, to get us to absorb all the light so that we would become some big bad light warden and we would send this star into calamitous rejoining.
You bastard!
That might be an understatement.
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be. I placed my faith in you, let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster.
What?
You are unworthy of my patronage.
What the fuck is his plan?
I am an Asian.
Yeah.
My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining.
Right.
100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes.
Right.
When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created Vorthri.
Okay. Following.
Thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
Okay.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies. Provided she could contain and control the light.
What does that have to do with anything, though?
If not, then she, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
Because if we could contain the light, like, I don't understand how this goes towards the rejoining. It just brings normal balance back to the first. Unless I'm misunderstanding something, which I very well could be.
So, we've been found wanted. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Oh, I'm sure he's got like 6 backup
Then I
plans.
simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing light walkers willy-nilly. Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away. And I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried.
Ardbert, come and siphon this shit off of me, bro.
You still retain your form and your senses. But you have all but become a sin eater.
Eat this.
Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light.
Listen, goat. I got tips from Tesleen, okay?
Those in your company will likewise turn into sin eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether. Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you, but before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What Vorthri achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair. But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero.
Fucking teleported him.
I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero.
And now he's gonna bamf out of here, and then Ardbert's gonna come and save the day. Oh, he's doing the flying thing.
pity you, I do. Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity, far from prying eyes. Till then, I bid you farewell. Eat it.
Let's go hang out at Emmett's Funhouse. Listen. When he said that, I immediately thought that'd be really fucking cool if like the story just like takes this complete fucking 180 and then like you become this like, or even give you the option to play like that route of just becoming the fucking world destroying former hero.
Finally.
Did you give me the suck, bro?
After you collapsed, Emmett's self vanished.
So he was there the whole fucking time.
Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you, but she's only delayed the inevitable. You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it.
Huh? All the lights back. I don't know why that one particular scene was like super foggy. Oh, it's like fucking Twilight.
It's like this all over. The whole of Northrats is shrouded in light again.
I don't feel like it's as bright though. Like you could still see the stars behind it.
And the power you absorb from the Wardens. No one knows but your friends. When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned. Now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you.
And probably, hopefully, trying to figure out where the fucking Exarch is with Emmett.
If you're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here. Go on. Go.
They straight up stole this from Sixth Sense, by the way. We have a therapist that is a ghost. Well then. We can fly in Kholusia. But at what cost, chat? At what cost? The manager of suites seems surprised to see you up and about. Oh, miss, you're awake. You were injured during the foray on Mount Gold, yes? I was here at my station, as always, when they carried you in on a makeshift stretcher looking disturbingly bereft of vigor. And to compound my worry, the sky is... well, I'm sure you've seen. It has everyone rather concerned, to say the least. Seeing you up and about is the first good news we've had in a while. Assuming you feel strong enough, would you mayhap consider a stroll around the city to reassure our anxious citizens? Bragi was one of those who helped convey you to your chambers, and he has several times visited since you... Oh. Discord just auto-updates now? Sorry, I got interrupted because a thing popped up on my screen. It was Discord restarting itself to update, apparently. Interesting. Several times since to inquire your condition. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of did it on its own. I don't know if I'm going to have to go into the settings and tell it to not auto-update, if that's a thing. Alright, where are we going? Come on, Bragi. Well, look who's back from the dead. Aye, it was a grim sight. Your companions looked fair ready to drop when they brought you in. So I offered a helping hand. Couldn't bear to see them struggle so. And you, my friend. I feared you had one foot in the grave. Cold and lifeless you were, like a corpse that was somehow still breathing. Then they told me some evil bastard went and snatched our poor exarch away in the midst of the chaos. Wicked white, what is this world coming to? Bah. Mourning never solved a thing, did it? Nay, it's times like these that we Crystarium folk stand tall and do what needs to be done. Trade with Yulmore is back on the table. We'd best make use of those resources to fortify the city against the Eaters. Or whatever misery of fates deem fit to throw at us next. Speaking of misery, Chesimil was worried sick about you. A healer wringing her hands is not a sight you ever wish to see, let me tell you. And she is up in the workers area, I believe. Yeah. Oh, no, it's... Oh, no, yeah, it's not up there. It's in this room. I was thinking of somebody else that's up in the workers area. Oh, sweetie, you're alive. No one's been able to see you. Even Spagirix, Chirurgeons. They have pronounced this word like 3 times throughout all of the voice acting, and I still don't know what it is. We're forbidden from making visits. Green was kind enough to tell me that you were showing symptoms similar to Eater corruption, so I suppose there was little any of us could have done for you in that case. As for your companions, they've been rushing hither and yon, seeking a cure to your condition. Chirurgeon. Why don't they just call them doctors? I worry to see their faces grow ever more haggard every time they pass through the crystarium. I shall let them know you're awake, and when they come to see you, sweetie, please do convince them to rest a bit. They won't be helping anyone if they all collapse of exhaustion. Ah, and our own Morn has been a little better, I'm afraid. He hasn't left the cabinet, too busy with his nose buried in one of those dusty tomes or another. Because old-timey, pray forgive them. And pray return. To the library. Confound it, it says the same thing as the last. Mayhap I should approach the problem from a different perspective. Celaya, is it truly you and not some figment of my imagination? Nope, I'm just a figment of your imagination. Oh, but this is wonderful. 'Twould seem our prayers have been answered. Feeling otherwise helpless, I've been scouring our shelves for the wisdom to explain this most worrisome conundrum. Why, with all the Light Wardens defeated, has the light returned to obscure the sky? I must have pored over 100 tomes, but no definitive conclusion seems forthcoming. So many questions I would pose to the Exarch, and thus do I feel his absence all the more keenly. Now that you're awake, however, I am hopeful the search for our stolen steward might be in earnest. Atlas, meanwhile, leads the crystalline mean in preparations for battle. That's who I was thinking of. Though against what foe we are as yet uncertain. Why not pay her a visit? I expect seeing you upright would be a much welcome relief. Ow. My ankles. You really got to look at which one you're going to in this city. Oh, we found all the crafters. I found another hero. Hello, hero. Howdy, hero. You're not reading these. We got a skipper, chat. Celaya, alive and well, I see. You give us all a proper fright, you know that? Not a day's gone by that I haven't heard folk worrying what's become of you or the Exarch. Anyway, I'm glad you've recovered enough to stand. You're not planning on striking out straight away, though, are you? I was hoping to have a better look at your equipment. If we'd been able to provide you with better weapons or sturdier helms, then maybe you would have won the day, and the Exarch would still be here. As such, we're keeping busy by consulting each other on new forging techniques and designs and the like. If you could stand still a moment, I'd like to assess the gear we're trying to improve. Okay. Give me new gear. Aye. Well, that's some fine work, I must admit. It wouldn't be impossible to make something better, but we'd need to experiment with the different patterns and materials. I'm not sure we have that kind of time. That sounds like a challenge that he would enjoy. Are you my Versace? Greetings, Glinard. The master of the stairs is running his own errands now, is he? Aye, well, my servers are distraught enough as it is, and I didn't want to crack the whip too hard. But never mind that. I'm thinking our absent genius and his epiphanies are the perfect answer to this predicament of yours. And by genius, you mean old Grenold? He is a man of unrivaled gifts. I won't argue with you there. But what good does his talent do us if we can't bloody find him? No one's seen hide nor hair of Grenold since he wandered off some years ago. You know what he's like once he latches onto an idea. He's probably cloistered himself in some forgotten cave, completely absorbed in his latest creation. I wouldn't even know where to start looking. That does make things difficult. Still, if that eccentric is someone you're destined to meet, I'd wager he'll show up soon enough. In my time at the bar, many's the tale I've heard told of strangely fated encounters, even if a few of them might be stretching the truth just a bit. We'll keep our noses to the grindstone for the time being, but on the off chance you do encounter Grenold, you'd be wise to take advantage of his brilliance rather than wait on our slow and steady progress. This is all talk for when you're fully recovered, of course. I'll let you get back to convalescing, eh? Before you do that, you're actually the reason I came over here in the first place. I don't suggest partaking I don't suggest partaking of my stock until you're properly well, but if you're passing near the stairs, then I have a regular who's eager to see you. Where's that elegant ball back here? I want that. That's my ball. My bucket. I'd best be getting back. Just because the world's coming apart at the seams doesn't mean we have to follow suit now, does it? Suit, seams, falling apart. Haha, get it? Haha, funny. Badumts. Do I have a badumts? I do. Crafting spoilers, oh no! Get him out of here! Get him out of here! Here, we can't forget the heart upon which this city was founded, or the Exarch might not have much of a home to return to. Here. Here. There was no reassurance had. Other than me being upright and walking. Are you alright? I think a return to your sickbed might be in order. Or you might consider resting a while atop the watchtower next to the rookery. This damnable sky doesn't make for the most soothing scenery, but the Exarch often liked to stand there and feel the wind upon his face. Crafting spoilers. Unbelievable. The game just did me like that. Don't do me like that. Gotta go. Is that a place I can get to from here? It is out that way, which means it's down there and it's up over there. Will it let me jump off of this? Oh, there's a ledge right here. But will it let me jump off of this? It will. Cool. Ow. My other ankle. How many ups is up? Here we go. Destination. Cutscene.
people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight.
Okay. Are you here to give me the suck yet?
I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
Isn't he supposed to be trying to make me feel better? Yeah, it's definitely a mess. It's a giant clusterfuck. Yep, she said clusterfuck. I saw it. She said it.
An all too familiar one.
Uh-huh.
Here you stand alone, expecting no one else to bear the burden for you. You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out. But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet.
Look, just kiss me and say my name, and we can go home.
I remember looking up at the sky like this before.
Heartburn.
Being caught up in a strange kind of calm.
Oh no, wait, that was Fred. Drop dead Fred.
It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives.
Taking their own lives? Or did they willingly give their lives so that they could journey to the source?
One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest.
Yeah. The latter? Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen. That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burned so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky. No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
I mean, that's all it's doing right now is surviving. Pending me turning into a fucking crazy-ass light warden. Fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump.
Come on, then.
He's gonna give me the suck. Let's do this. Let's do this. With our powers combined. Oh, yeah. Look at that suck action.
As I thought. What happened between us was no coincidence.
We're doing the fusion dance, chat. Fusion.
My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. I suspect suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me. But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish.
Ha!
For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you.
Did we do it right, or did we turn into fat go tanks? I really hope we turned into fat go tanks.
So, let us be about it, hero.
You're a fucking hero too, Ardbert. I don't care what you think. You're here with us. You just, whatever is happening with you and me right now is heroic.
Oh, I was worried you were up here all alone.
Yay!
Fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie. Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours.
Getting chewed out by fail again. Look, would we have it any other way? Would we have it any other way?
My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you?
She really, yeah. Mad Wolf says best character. She really does kind of steal the show that's going on here in Shadowbringers. Yes,
Shall
they.
I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle. It won't fix the problem, but would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Il Meg will rise up in your defense.
That's a tough decision, chat. Do we go to Emmett's Funhouse? Or do we go hang in Il Meg forever?
My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them.
Tough choice.
What? Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion. And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower?
Fun house, fun house, fun house. What's up, big house?
Dear beloved sapling, you are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits.
Let's see if I can do this in between the dialogue pop up. Yes.
Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through.
Okay, let me turn off. I gotta turn off green shot because that is not what I want when this has built-in screenshotting. Not much with me either. We're just, you know, going to a fun house apparently. No, because
very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place.
because time is kind of timey-wimey and wibbly-wobbly. The funhouse was offered only as a hideaway when we start going cuckoo from the light. But our hero,
of
Ardbert.
crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue.
I'm pretty sure we just got told to go use the crystal tower to locate the Exarch. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
Like you do. And before you all ask, yes, my screenshot folder needs to be cleaned up. Where the fuck do I have to go now? I have to go all over the place, apparently. There's a folder inside the folder. I did actually make a folder inside the folder to kind of put things that I want inside the internal folder, the nested folder. So that new screenshots would be in the root folder so that I could see those. But it's still a mess. And I need to clean it up more. There's just too many good screenshot opportunities in this game. Specifically within cutscenes, because those are the only times that you can get those shots. And a lot of time, you gotta be really quick with that print screen button. Otherwise, you're just gonna miss the opportunity. And you had one shot. One opportunity. And you let it slip. Where are we going, bro? I'm in the right spot, yes. Not there. Oh. Sloth are blind. The inn is a blessing. Oh, can you replay cutscenes from there? Well, shit. The unending journey. I am gonna have to mess with that one day then. Because I'm really curious to go back to like ARR cutscenes. Because I'm wondering if it will show my character as I was then, which was a completely different race. I was Mikote then. I was Mikote all the way up to Stormblood. It shows as of now. Lame. Oh, I did not expect to see you on your feed so soon. Surely you have not come in search of an Amaro. What do I know of the Crystal Exarch? I'm happy to share, but I fear there will be no surprising revelations. As any in this city could tell you, he is a man of wisdom and compassion and many untold secrets. But none can doubt his generosity. When the Crystarium was being constructed, he even allowed folk to plunder the tower for resources. He has imposed no restrictions upon us but one. No one except the Exarch is permitted to dwell within the spire. Many seasons past, a comrade of mine was bold enough to ask the reason why. The Exarch merely smiled and said, "Because one day, the Crystal Tower may vanish as suddenly as it arrived." Yeah, so he definitely brought the tower from the source to here. The how or the why, though, I don't know. And I guess technically the when? I don't know if through any of the dialogue that we've had in Shadowbringers, they said when the Crystal Tower was here, or if it's always been here. Time-wise, I think the only thing we know is that it's been 100 years since the flood. Yeah, can all things considered, consider my ramblings internal dialogue, not expecting actual answers. Just in case. Oh, is there something else you needed? If you've come to see the results of my research on this persistent light, I'm afraid there's little to tell as of yet. Recordings pertaining to the Exarch. Well, I need no documentation to relay what little I know of history, if that's what interests you. Less than a decade had passed since the coming of the flood, when the Crystal Tower first... How many times has this happened throughout the MSQ chat? Where I'm talking about something and I'm speculating, and we're just kind of having a conversation, right? And then, like, within 6 dialogue boxes, it's there. Less than a decade had passed since the coming of the flood, when the Crystal Tower first flashed into existence. So 100 years ago was the flood. 90 years ago, 10 years after the flood, is when the Crystal Tower appeared. Its summoner, the Exarch himself, became known to the refugees in Lakeland soon thereafter. He welcomed all who sought out the spire, be they locals who had lost their homes to Verbertites fleeing their ruined kingdom, and together did they found the city which would become the Crystarium. Some thought to call him king, for he refused to share his name, but the summoner did not deem himself worthy of royal address. Thus did the people consider his scintillating skin so alike to the tower he had summoned, and bestowed upon him the title of Crystal Exarch. As for his true name, well, it would seem that is a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. Oh no, we know who the fuck he is. We know exactly who he is. And I can only assume that him moving the tower is what caused it to fuse with him, I guess? Or fuse him with the tower? I'm sure at some point in the future I'll be talking about that, and then like two more lines of dialogue, it'll be revealed. We know this to be true now. Isard, God, we haven't seen this landing since we first started Shadowbringers. Actually, I think this is the landing that took us to Alizé in Amarang. Salaya, it's good to see you awake and alert, my friend. What's this about? You're not writing the Exarch's memoirs, are you? I'm not sure how much I can tell you, considering we avoid asking too many questions. Unspoken rule and all that. If anyone has fresh insights to share, then it'd be Captain Lena, I'd say. She lost her parents to an eater attack not long after she was born, and the Exarch saw to her upbringing. Outward appearances aside, those two are like grandfather and granddaughter. I imagine the news of his predicament hit her doubly hard. Doubly hard? Doubly hard. I want to rewrite half the dialogue in this game so it's easy to speak and read. Not that our proud captain would ever let it show. If you do decide to talk to Lena, she'd be at her usual post at the end, a sensor gate. So that's the front. Yeah. Yep. What are you doing over here? The light returns as if to mock us, and all who gave their lives to chase it away. But we must find a way to carry on. To see the sacrifices of our brothers and sisters were not in vain. You know, there's probably like a million bajillion freaking tiny little pieces of lore hidden throughout all of these NPCs that you don't normally interact with, that you just like get little tidbits like that. There's probably some really interesting shit that like not very many people know, because I would imagine not a lot of people interact with those NPCs if they don't have to. Run in and run in. Oh, somebody just got the Shadowbringers. That's where you spawn in here. Somebody was there. Somebody was there. Lena. Hi, Lena. Oh, yes. Please be voice acted. Damn it. I was not told you had awoken. A welcome surprise. Now, if only the Exarch was returned to us. He was taken by this rival of yours, was he not? Your companions mentioned they had an idea of where to find him. And so I bristled when they asked for patience. I did not understand their hesitation until I saw that you had fallen. Only then did I realize that I had no business rushing ahead. Even so, the delay has been no less agonizing. In the moments before he left to join you in Kholusia, the Exarch entrusted me with a key. It opens a door in the ocular to a chamber known as the Umbilicus. This room is the heart of the tower, into which only the Exarch himself is permitted to enter. Motherfucker's a visionary and can see the future. He bid me allow none into the tower once he had departed. Only in the event that an army of eaters descended upon the city was I to access the Umbilicus and awaken the defensive barrier. Never before had he left me with such instructions, but the battle with Vothri loomed near, and at the time I accepted the key without much thought. Since then, however, that moment is all that occupies my mind. When I recall the look upon his face, he knew that some terrible fate awaited him. Tell me, Celaya. I need to know what he feared. What battle you and your companions are truly fighting. Ooh. Dialogue choice? No, it won't even give me an option. Forgive me. I trust in the Exarch, and I should not be voicing these doubts when he is not here to respond to them personally. But you have come to me with a question of your own, have you not? Yeah, what do you think about Get Up? Ah, I see I'm not the only one who burns for answers. The time has come to open the tower's heart. Though we do not face an invasion of eaters, I suspect the city will be in far more danger if you do not gain the knowledge you seek. Yep, that's right. Give me the key. Give me the key. Give me the key. Give me the key. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. Oh, wait. Is the tower going to want to fuse with us? No, because we're not moving the tower. We're safe. We're safe. The Unbroken Thread, level 79. Lena urges you to follow her. Come, meet me in the ocular, and I will unlock the door within. Yeah, I'm lazy. Hot TP everywhere. One day I'm gonna run out of TP, and I'm gonna need it for my bunghole. Because, you know, everybody poops. Unless you're a naughty child, then it's concentrated evil coming out of your ear. Let me in, I'm trying to fuck. Lena's in there. Sloth, when did you become such a degen? Sorry, I've been watching too many other degen streams.
I have unlocked the door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter. Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
All right, shit's about to go down. Let's do this.
Moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee. Thy true name is Grahatia, then. By thy claims, thou too art a native of the Source, though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star.
I'm a little concerned at this scene, because that means either Urianger never met Graha, which I don't remember if he did or not, or being pulled from the Source to this world caused amnesia.
Thou hast, by subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I'm sure.
I doubt not the veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity.
I feel like this is more...
Yet my mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale. Wouldst thou favor me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
I feel like this is some sort of world travel amnesia type thing.
Certainly. But where to begin? I should start with those great minds who survived the calamity. Sid Garland being perhaps the greatest.
Yeah, with him talking about this, like, this is absolutely like an amnesiatic type experience. Because Urianger would absolutely know who the fuck Sid is.
In hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of possible solutions. One of these was rooted in a theory which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures. It proposed a method by which one could enter the River of Time, traverse the rift, and leap between worlds. Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes. And thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice. But all the while, the world continued to burn. Hope was a feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. People cried out in despair, "There is no hope, we are finished. Mankind is finished."
That's what Emmett said at Vothri's tower.
Then others raised their voices in answer. Though we be beyond salvation, those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass. The fighting went on unabated, but some few took up Sid's research and labored to realize those impossible ideas. After 2 centuries of labor, their descendants finally succeeded in awakening the Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and, in doing so, roused its caretaker, me.
Yeah, that was a fun storyline. I think I talked about his butt.
By this stage, scholars had largely established the phenomena underpinning the rejoining, and identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th umbral calamity. This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Sid and his compeers.
And by means of such technologies didst thou effect thine arrival in the first, to an age before this star had joined with the Source.
Some while before, as it turned out. 'Tis all but impossible to predict how time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an entire century. But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light, and summoning the only woman who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
An undertaking of scarce credible endurance. That thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordereth on the miraculous. Yet howsoever history be rewritten, thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity. Should said catastrophe be averted, the very skein of thine existence will unravel. Surely thou hast foreseen this.
I am aware of the consequences. 'Tis for that very reason Sid and his colleagues bequeathed their legacy as an offering, and not an edict. To give all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no promise of reward, 'tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable.
The Crystal Tower is the Pandorica.
It was her. The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread. Where others would stumble and fall, she would rise above. Where others would break and run, she would carry on. The Warrior of Light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. In the histories of a fallen nation was our hero hailed as its greatest ally. In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were her deeds joyously retold. For many, these stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights. And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers, concerning as it did the Warrior of Light herself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga. She was the lodestar that brought them all together, to send their final message back through time and space to her. The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live. I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
Wherefore sharest thou this burden with me and no other? What wouldst thou have me say?
Poor Urianger is like, what the fuck, bro? Why are you dumping this on me? You really want me to believe this shit? Stop trauma dumping on me, right?
That you will be my accomplice?
Accomplice is usually something that happens in a crime.
'Twas you yourself who convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the Flood and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First.
What? Wait, whoa. So... So Urianger knew about the Flood on the First. What the fuck?
Your actions showed
Him and his
uncommon
goddamn
resolve.
secrets.
It was clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world.
He really needs to
I
be
knew I
a
could
little bit more
trust you to
forthcoming
choose
with
the
all of the
right
knowledge
path
that he gathers.
Even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die. Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity, and ensuring this tale ends as it must. To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the Calamity, and make of it a portent. A prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the Rift.
Is this truly thy wish?
History remembered the Warrior of Light, as I knew it would. And I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
It's all just been lies, secrets, and deceit.
Careful now. If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good. Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case. What do you mean to do?
I'm going to Emmett's Funhouse. Rescue the Exarch. I'm gonna have a few words with both Emmett and the Exarch. Fuck yes. Because we're about to fucking bring the business.
We should be on our way. Dacian mentioned the Tempest, did he not? That's the stormy seas around Kholusia too.
The business. The business. We bring the business.
The waves.
Ba ba ba. Ooh. My brain hurts, and so does my bladder because it's full. Yeah, I have to make a pee-pee. While I step away, please, as good as this song is, please enjoy this fresh, brand new, hot off the press tune. And I shall return anon. Yeah, I said it. I shall return anon. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 chat. That was fun. I love my little macro buttons. That's nice. It's a good touch. Did you find the answers you sought? If there's nothing more you need, I will go and lock the door. Before I click this, there was something I thought of while I was away. And that is... that entire sequence that we just saw, the memory, the echo of the Exarch and Urianger. I'm kind of really curious now what happened when Thancred got here, because Thancred was the first one over. So, like, how did that go down? I do have questions about the Tempest, though. The Tempest? That is the name given to the seas by which Kholusia is bound. If you make a request to the Tamers, they will provide you with an Amaro to fly you over the waters, but... do you mean to leave right at this moment? Alone? I'm not sure that... Nay. I will not seek to stop you. Go with the blessings of the Shadow, and I shall await your safe return. Don't worry, Lena. I shall return anon. Speak with the Amaro trainer. The system is down. Down, 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 down. Oh, there was one change that I wanted to make to system audio. We need... I think it's sound effects that are like super loud during fights. Yeah, 42. And then we can bring performance down as well. There we go. Goodbye, traveler. All right, aspiring Amaro tamer. You require an Amaro. Just a moment, and I shall saddle our swiftest beast to fly you to the island. The open water? To the depths of the Tempest? Our Amaro can swim, yes, but to reach the ocean floor... Don't worry, bro. I got a special trick for that. Oh, fuck.
Ah, we have found thee.
Yeah, I was kind of doing the wake up and run away thing.
Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste.
I have an issue now. Are cutscene voice acting tied to sound effects? Because I feel like that is certainly quieter than what it was.
Ah. By thy looks, I gather thou hast gleaned that which I came to tell thee.
Urianger has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true identity and purpose.
Never mind, it was my mixer. I already know, bro. I already know.
I offer no excuses. When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face when my duplicity was laid bare. Yet it is not rancor, but resolve that I sense in thee. Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to its end, art thou not? If thou canst forgive my deception, or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time, I do beg leave to follow thee. What strength and wisdom I possess are thine to command.
That's good. That's good to know, Urianger, because we're about to fuck shit up. We're about to fuck shit up. We're gonna interview as a team here. No more lies. No more lies.
Pray believe me when I say that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee.
You do it all the fucking time, bro.
I curse the circumstances which compelled me to do so. But no further secrets lie between us, I swear it.
I really think it's just... I think Urianger unintentionally does this stuff just because he's not very good at interpersonal relationship type things, because he was always just so buried in books. He doesn't understand people. He's much better at like ideas and grandiose plans and stuff like that. It's not him, it's his upbringing. Now stop fucking lying, bro. Holy shit.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea. Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianger. What I did for you won't last forever. There's no telling when the light will break free again.
Which means we have very little time to act.
Please, you must stay here. At least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
Can you talk to my boy Ardbert? I think between the two of you and maybe Urianger's book Nurge stuff, like, y'all might be able to figure something out.
How can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Damn, Alice is pissed.
Alice, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
Of course I know! I know only too well! But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple.
And we said no more lies.
We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed.
Have y'all met my boy Ardbert?
I am not about to stand in her way now. Not after failing her in her hour of need. No, the least we can do is...
We will go with you as well. There is naught to be gained by standing still.
Indeed, we have exhausted every other avenue. Lead, and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Yeah, maybe, you know, my boy Ardbert might reveal himself to you at some point.
Are we all in agreement then?
Calm down, Daddy.
Is there aught we can do to help?
Reen just got peer pressured to fucking hell, dude. Reen was like, okay, fine. You can go, I'll come too. Is Ardbert here with us right now, Sloth? You tell me. You tell me. What's up, AJ? Welcome in, dude. Oh, shit, yeah, let's go.
Though we may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight.
We're about to fuck shit up. You're welcome to join.
Away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
I love this fucking audio track. It really, it does a really good job at letting you know that it's about to go down.
No. Well, not in so many words.
Thank you, Lena.
Aye, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the night sky appeared over whichever place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions.
Yeah, you knew the whole time, buddy.
Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive. And I knew at once that it must be you.
Because I'm fucking awesome.
Exactly. When he went up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor.
Uh-huh.
That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
Me too! That's right!
We do not fully understand where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us.
They are very uninformed, and these are the people
But
that we have to
are
save.
Deeply grateful nonetheless.
because they are unable to save themselves.
So, if there is anything at all we might
Discord,
do to aid
what
your
the fuck?
journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
Can you, like, get me a coffee? That'd be great.
You might have invited him to join us, where there are not so many. But come, they are waiting. What is your will, O warrior of darkness?
She called us the thing. Defend the Crystarium until we return. Leave it to us. We'll see the Exarch home safe and sound. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. No more lies, chat. No more lies. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. No more lies. It's supposed to be inspiring. They look inspired. They look inspired. I said no more lies. I could have done the hero thing. I could have chosen the hero line. It doesn't matter. I could have chose the hero line, but I didn't. Because I told Urianger no more lies. Thou didst plan to commandeer an Amaro for thy journey to the open sea. I fear the following dive down into Emmett Silk's underwater abode would drain even thy legendary stamina. Thus, during thy convalescence, we considered the most efficacious method for reaching the depths of the Tempest, and I believe we have arrived at an elegant solution. Yet ere we discuss this step, I suggest thou dost conclude such pressing business as remains to thee in the Crystarium. Once the sea closeth above our heads, we are unlikely to surface again until our grand deed is done. That means when I click on him, this is going to be quest level 80. No, fuck. Damn it. Urianger is patiently awaiting word that you are ready to depart. I ain't got shit to do, bro. Oh. That's our boy right there. That's our boy right there. Thine affairs are in order. Then I shall unfold to thee my proposal. Our destination is the ocean floor, yet our goal is not simply to arrive there. Nay, we must needs have the means to breathe and fight freely. Thus I would petition the aid of one of the Fae, a being with whom I have yet to meet face to face. Rather than waste words on explanation, I bid thee follow me unto the hamlet of Solon, which lieth to the south and west. All will become abundantly clear, I promise thee. In the biz, we call this a point of no return. I call this, we got the job. The Pam or Pan? Pand. There's a D at the end. Okay. Petey! Hi, Petey. Eggies. Eggies. Bunnies. Bunny. Bunny. I think you mean butterfly. No, the bunnies. Oh, I got one. Will you do me a favor? Sure, I guess. Take this bucket of gasoline and throw it in the furnace. Alright, whatever, Gene. Oh, you can't sneeze while you're flying. Look at them arm wiggles. Look at them arm wiggles. All right, Petey, one last sneeze for Urianger. Bunnies. What up, C-Man? Stop slouching. You stop slouching. I'll hydrate you. Hydrate this. You just wanted to watch my beautiful model freak out while I had to drink the Wawas. Bitch, I'm standing up. That's right, your model looks cursed when you do that. I know, it's great, isn't it? Like, it reveals my true identity. There, to the west, canst thou discern the hump of an isle ringing above the water. That foliage-covered mass hideth the key to our safe descent. Swim close and plunge thee beneath the surface. Thou shalt soon divine the reason for mine insistence. I almost said existence, but that's not what he said. He said insistence, not existence. Though it be much to my shame, I can but flail and flounder where thou mayest glide as a fish. I shall board a boat to the island, and spare one and all the spectacle of mine inept strokes. Ineptitude. Urianger's ineptitude at swimming. Death clock. Oh, sorry, that's Death Claw. It's shaped like a dragon? A Dargon? Schwimmy! There it is. Suspect rock formation. Yeah, it looks pretty suspect to me. Is that a closed eyeball, chat? Hold up. Where are its consummate V's? I said consummate V's. Hold, please. Hold, please. Those are definitely eyeballs. Those are definitely eyeballs. Two curved slabs of rock seem squeezed together here, giving the impression of giant stone eyelids. Behemoth, no, you don't swim. You don't either. We need the death clock.
Do you guys like coffee?
Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Yes, it's just air quotes. It just gives the impression of eyelids. What the balls? It's right here. I don't want to look at its balls. That looks like a... This is a whale? That's not a turtle. That's a fucking whale. I thought it was a turtle. Though it appears solid enough, the rock yields slightly under your touch. Was the surface gently shifting? Or was it just your imagination? Birds don't swim underwater like that. Unless you're one of those like crazy dive bomb birds. Those are cool. Oh, there's Reen. There's a... Well. No, I didn't mean to click on you, Urianger. God dang it. Well, what hast thou discerned? I've discerned that it's just an ordinary island. This reminds me of a certain primal. It looks like a big one. Yes. Yeah, it reminds me of, who is the whale? Bismarck? It's Bismarck. Bismarck was a giant flying whale, wasn't he? He was. Most perceptive. According to the lore of the Pixies, we are, even now, perched upon the back of an ancient Fey entity. He said, Teddy. Its name is Bismarck. Ha! I remembered. Aye, the self-same title by which we know the great feathered whale revered by the Vanu of the source. I would enlist its aid to bear us unto the deep, and thence banish the water with an airy sphere, alike in form to the domes which do shelter the hamlets neath the ruby sea. Was Urianger ever there? Did he go there? Did he meet my Kojian friends? Now I must needs ask for silence whilst I make my supplication. Don't worry about it. Urianger does Urianger things. He's probably like, this dude already knows what happens 2 expansions past Dawn Trail. Like, that's what fucking Urianger does. Yeah. How do you know that? I read it in a book. Dost thee not read?
Wir Sach, Bilan Bismail.
Besmare. That's Bismarck in Fey speak. God, what a nerd. Aw, he called him little neighbor.
Fallen si Lord Wislan. Ada si Alinal.
He says, "To the bottom of the western sea we go. Pray, lend us your back and your breath." That's not really a good response that we need right now. Bismarck replieth, "This world is in twilight. I will wait for the sun to set. I wish only to sleep."
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fae to know that didn't go well.
Good way to pay attention. We can actually call Faeul this time. Let's go. My beautiful branch, where are you? So excited.
Oh, my snake yak! You've learned to call me at last!
Yeah, I mean, it only took until now. But we did it.
And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can. Gers Bismael win picked. Van dromi drom Jacob.
Sleepy Bismarck, you old pixie. These are my precious, precious saplings.
Van Read Rivier.
Let their wish be the king's command. What a rare thing to awaken to. My beautiful king, if it be thy wish, then so shall it be done.
Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. It's only good manners.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
Thank you, King Titania.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
Well, this is gonna be cool. To the western sea we go. Wrapped in my breath, I will see you to your destination, little neighbors. Man, what's wrong with our world? What's wrong with the source? We gotta fight Bismarck over there. Over here, he's our friend. Hell yeah. Oh, we have the same tattoos. And the same body shape. Oh,
and just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
Dude, you're about to have a very, very unexpected awakening by a flying whale, I have a feeling.
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
With the magic in the air when that ladder started moving.
That was pretty cool.
And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
Definitely once in a lifetime type things. Excuse me, once in 10 lifetimes. There you go. Bet you ain't never seen a flying whale before, bro. Y'all better prep for the tsunami.
What a monster! Where did it even come from?
What are you gonna fight it? You can't fight my submarine, bro. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's not stopping.
Nope.
Run! Run!
Just like real life. Goat, no! You can't say those things in this game. I have fulfilled my duty. I return now to the lake. I have not flown in an age. It was pleasant. May your journey be a safe one, little neighbors. First time I've ever seen anyone run and piss themselves in a video game before. Oh, we're waking up on a beach. Did we just change to Path of Exile?
Wow.
The breath of Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves? The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being. You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
Norvrant, the Tempest. Is this an entire new zone? It is an entire new zone. Holy shit. I'm gonna be completely honest here, chat, because no more lies. I really thought we were gonna be in like some tiny secluded spot that would lead to a dungeon. I didn't expect an entire other zone. Full glad am I that Bismarck was true to his word. We are arrived in the Tempest, safe and dry. 'Tis here that we shall find the lair of Emmett Selk, and, I believe, the imprisoned Exarch as well. For an Ascian alone, it is of course a trifling matter to flee unto the rift. Yet I suspect such travel is nigh impossible with a mortal in one's custody. Nay, he would not soon risk his prize when the Exarch's very body serveth as the key to the Crystal Tower, and its powers of temporal transportation. Thus, I am all but certain that this underwater realm harboreth our friend and enemy both. We have but to find them. Like the way this one reveals... No, yeah, that's super cool. In the event that you leave the area, speak with annual Venment Yards in Kholusia to return to the Tempest. Or find an Aetherite and attune to it. Still 79. I think probably halfway through the zone, we'll hit level 80 MSQ. It is big, but it's not as much usable space. Fair. So it's a lot of like pretty shit. It's a lot of pretty shit to look at, including goat. Who's that? Who's that sexy? Oh shit! I tried to click on you. I wanted to see what class you were set as. I propose we follow the slope down towards the deeper trenches and keep an eye out for rock formations large enough to house a stronghold. Let's be off then. But watch your footing. The ground is still wet and like to be slippery. Who's that sexy summoner over there? Oh, it won't let me do it with the UI hidden? Damn it. No, don't leave me! I'm all alone now! I have no doubt Goat is going to be waiting for me at my destination. Okay, so we are in... This is all level 79 stuff. Cool.
Watch out!
Well, I'm definitely watching now because I'm in... Oop. Ether current. Ether current. Forgot I got to do those. Definitely forgot I got to do those. Thank you for the reminder, game. I do like how when you get to new zones like this, like they make one immediately visible, like in the path that you would be going so that you can see them and be like, oh, that's right, I have to do these again. Sea gelatin? This place is pretty dope. Except for the deep sea fangly fish that have legs. Ooh, there's like a temple down here. My city inside of there? Is that where my etherite's at? Ondo Youth. No, we fight the Sahagin back home. Damn it, we scared him off. Choco! Default Choco. Let's go. This is my company, Choco. It's Rhea. Queh. Whoa, look at this fancy ass etherite, dude. What the balls? Excuse me, I don't want to look at Chocobo ass. That's cool. All you saw was Chocobo behind it. It's okay, Delden. That's all I saw for a minute there, too. Oh, yep, there's the old goat now. The old goat and the Ondo youth. What a tale. The Finless ones, they follow me. Why have you come? Was it you who took away our water? Ah, so this is where the Ondo make their home. I had wondered. Pray forgive us any inconvenience we have caused. We were not aware your people lived here in the Tempest. We need this great dome of air that we might conduct a most urgent search, and thus beg you for your understanding. Alphino is one of those shoot first, ask questions later kind of guys. Chieftain, what are we to do? Are you emissaries of the Ancient Ones? The mysteries have stirred, and we have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. If you are the emissaries, the chosen, I bid you welcome. If you are not, I bid you leave. I am not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate? It would seem not. I suggest we withdraw for the moment. Ray, when someone asks if you were an emissary, you say yes. So, what's the plan? Given your condition, I'm reluctant to suggest lingering here. That said, our presently meandering search would proceed far more swiftly if we could call upon the Ondo's local knowledge. Yes, I'd like to know more about this illuminated land the chieftain spoke of. Could it be Emmett Selk's stronghold, do you suppose? Perhaps he lit the lanterns upon his return? We cannot dismiss the possibility, but if these Ondo refuse to speak with us... Celaya, do you remember my first scheme from entering Yulmore? How I had planned to ingratiate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities with the Ondo. The individual I dealt with was reticent in manner and curious in custom, but we were able to reach an agreement nonetheless. I believe that with the right approach, we can build a similar relationship here. Gondor calls for aid! What kind of approach did you have in mind? The chieftain fellow didn't leave us many options. If we are to tread the swiftest course, then we must needs locate its beginning. 'Tis plain our all-too dramatic arrival hath thrown this settlement into confusion. Were we to solve such problems as we have caused, and assure our hosts thereby that our purpose here is not detrimental to them, they may yet prove amenable to reason. I smell chores, but very well, if it can be done quickly. What do you think? I have nothing better to offer, but I do worry what will happen if the Ondo's tales end up leading us to a dead end. I think I'm about to explode into a light warden. Lit the lights. Well, yeah, Gondor calls for aid. We are Gondor. I cannot say for certain, but I sense this tribe has a deeper connection to the Ascians than first meets the eye. It warrants further investigation. Thus I cast my vote in favor of aiding the settlement for the time being. Let's do what we do best. We're gonna fuck shit up and ask questions later. Then it is settled. Y'shtola, Pray proceed with your investigations. The rest of us will see about fostering some goodwill. Goodwill this. Speak with the Ondo youth. Misa Spec. Oh my god. We found the Gungans, chat. These are the Final Fantasy Gungans. Which one of them is Jar Jar? Celaya, you won't believe who I've just bumped into. This is Pashtuan. Paush Suan. This is Paush Suan. The very fellow I did business with prior to our ill-fated stay in Yulmore. I waited. You did not come. Then the maestro came. But his visit did not continue. I'm truly sorry, Paush Suan. Paush... Pand. I'm truly sorry, Pand. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there aught we can do for you by way of an apology? Perhaps. Where the dry return. A cavern to the north is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab, for we are the swifter swimmers. But now there is no water. We run, and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with their claws. There's too many of them. Too many. Ah, I believe I can be of assistance there. And what of you, Celaya? If you've not found a task, you are most welcome to join me. Indeed, I should appreciate the company. Where the dry return has a rather ominous ring to it. Where the dry return is where the wild things are. And it's about to get wild. Bye, Dorian. Hope you make it safely back to Whitestone. Oh, wrong Dorian. Sorry, my bad. That guy. Yeah. That guy. Do you have to go up this mountain? Or around the mountain? Because I can certainly come around the mountain. Once it comes. I don't know about this way, though. Looks like I might be able to get up from this side. Nope. Gotta go all the way back around. Yep, this ain't gonna work. So close. We gotta be up there. Is that giant seaweed kelp? Wait, that's upside down. Wait, how the f... Oh. Oh. Okay. You didn't see anything, chat. You saw nothing. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Rhea, hither. Nope, nope. You put those eyeballs away. You put those eyeballs away. You saw nothing. A lookout. A lookout, and look, I found a goat. Oh, was I not in the right spot? Hello? Is this a different one? Do I have to do a different emote here? Oh, weird. Okay. I will keep that in mind for future lookouts. Do not have anything targeted. I didn't know that was a thing. Where the dry return. When the Ondo beheld the coral within this cavern, its crimson branches put them in mind of a land dweller's veins. Thus began the legend that it was a resting place for finless ones who had perished at sea. It was not until recently, however, that folk from the surface learned the reason behind the rather ominous-sounding name. I can see through the world. Well, that was cool. Pretty sure you're not supposed to be able to see through the world. Granted, it's not really a whole lot, but like... Oh, I can see through there too, huh? See, this is what I was talking about earlier. There's way too many screenshot opportunities in this game. This is just dumb shit. It's like, oh, I found an interesting thing. I'm gonna screenshot this. All right, back to crab killing. Oh wait, I'm already done. Actually, wait, before I leave here, is there anything else to explore? No. We go back. You could crack their shells? You must be stronger than you look. I see you've reached your quota first again. I shall never be your equal in such tasks. Still, I would say we have reduced the local crab population to a far less threatening number. My thanks to both of you. You must have a reward. Nay. Nay. I already forgot what I was calling them. This was to be part of my apology to you, remember? Besides which, the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends. Might I convince you to tell us something about your village instead? I would very much like to learn more of you and your people. Very well. Before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south.
I was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swarm aimless and lost until they spied buildings here on the ocean floor. Strange buildings they were, and long had they stood underwater. Yet somehow they had been spared the scars of time and current. These structures provided shelter for my people, protection from the tempest's turbulent waters, and the predators which hunted them within. Their very existence seems a miracle. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race who had built such wonders. I realized I just turned into Murderface. Where's my bass? I need to play my bass with my dick. And from this did they discern the truth. That the ancients had chosen us to serve as caretakers for their eternal sanctuary until such time as they returned. Thus, it is judged that your coming and this great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design. You will find a warm welcome here. A true...
Alphino doesn't speak like that.
A truly astonishing history. Yet I cannot help but wonder how will the significance, or otherwise, of our arrival be decided.
The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there will be no doubt in the matter.
He doesn't, but he should.
Then it would seem our earlier decision was the correct one.
We thank you for the lesson, Pausuan. And we will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire our help with any other trouble, pray return anon. I mean, do not hesitate to ask. We should return to the task at hand. Only, do not try to overexert yourself, my friend. The risk far outweighs the gain.
Yeah, we don't want to be turning into a light warden down here, right?
Bum, 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 bum. Thanks. Now go do other things. Why do I feel like this is going to be a beast tribe area?
Nara Skull.
Hail, Finless One.
Welcome to... They're all going to sound the same. Hail, Finless One. Welcome to the Cups. The Cups? We're in the Cups, huh? Who's got the cups? Raise your cups, chat. Cups up. Long have I wanted to converse with one of your kind. I am called Narosh Cole. How may I address you? You can call me the Dude. Curious, but before we speak at length, there is something I would show you. Let us leave behind the cups and head due west. Come.
Come, come.
We will pick up the next MSQ because it might send us in the same direction. Y'shtola appears in deep thought. Ah, Salaya, have you learned aught of note? Fascinating. And precisely the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I feel like... kind of got the same attitude, same vibe. Y'shtola and Thancred. Popo Shopo. Oh my god, that is a cute name. Bread Thief. Oh my god. The little Lala's name is Bread Thief. That is fantastic. Oh, they're together. They're both in the same FC. Arise.
Arise, chicken. Arise.
That's a pretty cool adventure plate. How do you make adventure plates like that?
Oh, you know what? This is probably like some sort of like wailing, crying, suffering emote thing on where they're on their knees and looking up into the sky, and then they spun the camera up above them. Huh. Okay. I'm not great with like adventure plates and stuff, but like I do like my dancer portrait. And I need more adventure plate stuff to like fix up my adventure plate. I had the purple and stuff when I had this set as my warrior plate or portrait. So I kind of want to redo it. But I will tell you, in my white mage gear, when I'm in a town, I definitely get a lot of whispers about the sloth facts in my adventure plate. And I think I get more whispers because more people are looking at me, because in my white mage gear, I look like this. So I think more people are looking at me when I am a white mage, as opposed to being a dancer. Damn! I know, right? Yeah, that's my permanent white mage glam set. Like I got everything that I wanted for it, and that's not gonna change. The only thing that might change is probably gonna be the weapon. Right now I'm using the pine cane because it's honestly, it looks pretty good, and I feel like it goes with most, like, white mage type stuff like that. But the weapon might change, like, once I get good, right? And by get good, I mean complete ultimates and get ultimate weapons. Narrow skull. These are relics of your kind, yes? The leavings of a ship that sailed the seas above long ago. They lie as they fell, untouched by any Ondo, for most have little interest in the affairs of the Finless. I, however, do, ever since I was saved by one of yours, after being washed ashore, weary and near death. Such kindness is a rare and wonderful thing, and I would know more of the people who showed it to me. And so I ask you, Salaya Naru, to teach me of your ways. These objects, for example, what purpose do they serve? How are they to be used? Norskol gestures to the nearby debris, entreating you to inspect them closely and offer a detailed explanation. Well, this is gonna be fun. You look like a Limsa slut. Listen! At least I'm not hanging out in the waking sands on Balmung, okay? Who's up for a Balmung trip? Who wants to see? We need a whisper per minute counter. If I go to Waking Sands at or not Waking Sands. Fucking what's the name of the goddamn the Adventurers Guild? Quicksand. There we go. I knew it was something sand. I couldn't brain. It was already degenerating just thinking about being there. That was carved from the wood of one of your many trees, yes? What purpose does this particular contraption serve? It's used to steer a ship at sea. Fashion, you wear it on your head. Can I really tell? Nope, no more lies. Damn, I really wanted to pick the hat one. Ah, the vessels your kind uses to traverse our waters. Then without a wheel, it is at the mercy of the wind and the currents, I see. Among the debris you spy what appear to be the remnants of several shattered bottles of wine. Such fragile containers they were. I suspect they once contained something of great value. What can you tell me of their purpose? They were used to store intoxicating spirits. They were used as makeshift weapons, first to bludgeon, then to stab. I mean, both of these are true. right? They're both true, technically. The first one more so than the second one, but like, they're both true. Frequent liquids which cloud the mind. I've heard of these before. Do finless ones so delight in dulling their wits? Usually. That's just how we roll. Thank you, Salaya Naru. In our short time together, you have already taught me so much. A pity that none of the pearls of wisdom will serve my needs. Narosh, what are you thinking, wandering off on your own with this finless one? This is no time for you to fiddle with their leavings. The Clutch Mother is in terrible distress. No, you don't understand. I brought her here to... Pray forgive this child his impudence. I am Zerosh Wan, and on behalf of the Clutch Mother, I come to entreat your assistance. It seems you do not realize that in driving back the waters of the Tempest, you have placed our beloved Clutch Mother, leader of the Ondo, in mortal peril. She is pregnant. Here in the depths, she will give birth to many, many eggs. We male Ondo will then take them into our care and raise them as our own. But absent the flowing waters, we know not if she will be able to deliver them safely. If not, the future of our people will be in jeopardy. I told you we were coming to fuck shit up, chat. And fuck shit up we done did. The flood of light claimed many Ondo lives. Though we have rebuilt our numbers somewhat in the decades since, it would be devastating to lose an entire generation, or worse, the Clutch Mother herself. That would be pretty bad, yeah. She wishes to speak with you directly, that we might together find a solution to this dilemma. Will you return with me to the cups? Yes. Narosh, come. I will not let you trouble our guest or the Clutch Mother further. Everything I have done for her. Poor fishwife. Sorry, that was another PoE reference. Let me up. Now, there are two tasks I would have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surround the Ondo settlement, and note their most distinctive characteristics. For the second, I wish you to use this knife and take scrapings of one of the remnant walls. Pray be as thorough as you can. I shall be here waiting for the results for your investigations. Petey. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit shocked there wasn't a goat standing around the corner here. You set the point of the knife against the wall, but even after applying considerable pressure, you cannot remove so much as a flake of stone. Wow. Okay then. Inspect the structures of the Ondo cups for distinctive features. You may move the camera and zoom in and out, target a building to examine it. What is that thing? The Cleonid larva floats aimlessly, a forlorn look on its face. It seems harmless enough. Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, this is... There's a shoe bill here at the bottom of the ocean for some reason. How long are they going to do this shoe bill shit until they tell me what the fuck this bird is doing? Or what it actually is? It's like haunting me now. The tall, slender towers feature many elaborate windows, the likes of which you have seen nowhere else. Okay. And what have you discovered? There's a shoe bill following us. Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive. It would seem the structures appear the same to both your sight and mine. And you say you could not so much as scratch the wall, even with all of your might behind the blade. Because, you know, I'm blind. She's not totally blind. She's just got ether vision. Celaya, everywhere I turn in this place, my gaze is drawn by particular materials for which I do not have a name. The buildings I had you investigate are prime examples. They may appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but I assure you it is nothing of the sort. If pressed, I would describe the substance as a composite of several mineral properties blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronkin Empire, once the greatest power in Norvrent, produced nothing which compares to this level of perfection. But if not the Ronkins, then who? Who were these ancients the Ondo claim as the architects of their sanctuary? I suspect our answer lies with the reason Emmett Sulk withdrew here to the Tempest. He may simply have wished to retreat somewhere mere mortals would struggle to reach. But there are many such remote locations. Why here specifically? Emmett Sulk is devoted to his role, and thus we might assume his choice of stronghold somehow serves the Asian agenda. Or mayhap 'tis a place more dear to him than any other. Are you saying this was built by ancient Asians? Could this place provide power to Emmett Sulk? I mean, it's possible, right? That is my theory, that these structures are remnants of a time before history, of a star that was yet whole and unbroken. Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by the succession of umbral calamities. But here in the first, they might have remained untouched for millennia. A copy of the mural of Kitana Ravel. Almet presented it to me during our visit to Fano after our victory in Kholusia. Here, in the first scene, by Emmett Sulk's own words, it depicts a city of eons past and the disaster which befell it. The design is much simplified, of course, but do you see the similarities between the towers and those you have just inspected? The windows. To the wall. We are close to the truth, I feel. Let us search around this, search the surrounds for another tower, one which matches the picture near enough to remove all doubt. From what I've seen, not more than sand and more sand lies to the east, and the south held no such structures. I suggest we try our luck further to the northwest. Aye, aye, Captain. I mean, yes, Mother. Oh, cool, we got a key item. The quest destination will not be displayed on the map. You must search for the structure which resembles the buildings in the mural, then inspect it from the survey point. The survey point will be found nearby in a location which allows a full view. Okay. So it's not going to show us on the map where we have to go. We just have to go in that direction. Right? Yeah, there's no point. Okay. Got it. In that case... Good day. Zerosh Suan. Beyond this gate resides the Clutch Mother. Approach and hearken to her words. Honored guest, I, Clutch Mother of the Ondo, do bid you welcome to our realm. You will forgive me for receiving you in this fashion. The safety and the well-being of my children unborn. I must remain within, away from the dangers without. As you know, under normal circumstances, this place would be filled with blessed water, from which I would draw strength and support to bring these eggs into this world. Alas, I am but half submerged now, and I fear for my ability to fulfill my sacred duty. I am given to understand you and yours are the ones responsible for drawing back the waters of our realm. With good reason, I am sure. However, it is my sincere hope that you will agree to aid us, given that you are responsible for this state of affairs. Fear not, I desire no direct assistance. Rather, I would beg a boon of your people's knowledge, of childbirth and how the finless ones ease the burdens of their struggling mothers. Nice job, hero. Excuse me, princess. Zerosh Suan will be my agent in this matter. Heed his words and answer his questions. That is all I ask. Do you consent? I mean, I'm not personally familiar with childbirth, but, okay. I thank you, honored guest. Go well. Then it is agreed. However, I must consult with her attendants before we speak further. For now, I bid you and Arash Skoll go about your business, but be ready if called upon. But wait! Celaya Naru. He's calling me by my full name. Have you a moment to converse in private? Outside the cups, please. Does he lead me to a dark alley? Can I trust this fish? Guy thing? Ondo? Uan? Oh, that guy pegs. Whoa. Hey, there's our bread thief. Hi, bread thief. Suspicious, cute little lalas. Cute. They're cute. Oh, damn it, I clicked. Before you came to the cups, I had been searching for a means to assist her in giving birth. That is why I've been studying the relics of your people. Unfortunately, I found nothing that seemed suitable for this purpose. I cannot stress to you enough how important she is to us. She is mother to all Ondo. For her every egg, brother and sister, we would do anything and everything to welcome them into this world and see them grow into healthy, happy Ondo. There must be some way in which you can help us achieve this end. Not anymore, you gave me my Aether Current. We're good now, homie. Sorry. If she births all the Ondo, who fertilizes the eggs? I don't know. Which one's Papa Smurf? It's definitely Papa Smurf. I just don't know which one that is. Oh, I should probably use this thing every now and then. 227 to the west. That just so happens to be the exact direction that I'm headed. Who knew? Oh, it's gonna be on this little cliff face. Oh, there's my destination. Okay, I thought that looked like a spot, but I wasn't sure. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? It just didn't render in. Like, this stuff was here, but this didn't render. Or it did, and I just completely missed it. Surveying. Survey says... Okay. Oh, hello, Mother. Hi. This was the mural writ large. Though I cannot guess at its purpose, it must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lies hidden beneath the ground, I wonder. I actually wondered the same thing as soon as it cut to the shot of it like this. Centuries of our history have settled upon such ruins. Countless layers of dust and sediment. An entire civilization. Its existence. Forgotten by all except a handful of Asians. And yet it did exist. They lived here, in this city. But let us focus on what we've learned thus far. The Ondo chieftain spoke of mysteries stirring, of a land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomenon related to the ancients' return. Thus can we surmise that what the Ondo saw shining in the abyss was, in all likelihood, yet another remnant of this age-old civilization. And who else would light the lanterns, as Rin put it, than Emmett Selk himself? It is almost certain he is there. In other words, gotcha, bitch. But if we are to find this stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondo's trust remains our swiftest path forward. I only hope our deeds are enough to win them over. Still 79. Thank you for assisting me with my investigations. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too weary, it may be useful to speak with Paush Suan again and ask if there is aught else he is willing to divulge. How far are we? 395 to the southeast? That's gonna be like down here, right? I'm going through the thing. Shh, don't tell nobody. Also, we're gonna go over here for a moment just to get map exploration. Oh shit, I'm about to hit 81 too. Exploration. Get 26,000 XP for that. Good gravy boats. Oh, get off my balls. You want to play? It's time to play. Hoya! You die. Bye-bye. Mantis shrimp. Oh my god, it's a good thing I was running away. Mantis shrimp are the real-life One Punch Man. $278 to the east. It's on the other side of the freaking cliff, bro. On the other side of the cliff bar. Yep. Yep, definitely. Is that a bridge? Bro. I don't know why, but I know it's just a video game. Shit like this scares the shit out of me. Like, even in Minecraft, like, my gut falls out, like, drops when I'm playing, like, a skyblock or something. Just having, like, that void beneath me. Oh, it's these again. If you ever see one of these in real life, don't touch them. For starters, they're not nearly this big. They're tiny. They're, like, smaller than the palm of your hand. But don't touch them. They have extremely painful stings. To the north. Daggone. Daggone it. Speaking from experience? No, I looked them up. I forget what they're actually called. But they're super cool looking. But they're not something that you want to touch. Look but don't touch. Here, let's see. Blue sea dragon thingy. Blue glaucus. Glaucus. Glaucus? Oh, I guess I don't have the stream set up to where I can actually, like, show you guys. It's called Blue Glaucus. Is this. That is a real life name for these things. Or, well, what these things look like in reference to something IRL. Oh, I actually have to go that way. Go and pull it. Didn't quite hit it. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, that's what they look like. Glaucus atlanticus? Is that its scientific name? They're considered sea slugs. Yeah, but don't touch them. There's no way it's up there, right? I went too far? .128 southeast. Where the hell is this thing? Where, bro? There's literally nothing here. If you do happen to get stung by a blue dragon, Tunnel suggests to Texas Monthly that vinegar and hot water can be used to remedy the mild pain, but there's a chance you could have a severe reaction. In very rare cases, there have been people who have died. Again, I say, if you see them, look, but don't touch. So now, curiously, 46 yalms to the north. Bro, where is the... .37 to the south. This is directly south. 20. There's nothing here, dude. What is happening with my ether compass? The area has multiple is it underneath me? Wait a minute, so you can actually go down here. What the fuck? Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get that one later. I'm assuming at some point it's gonna have me go down there. Maggie McLizard Witch. Love the name. You can access it through the town. The MSQ will take you down there. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll get it when it takes us down there then.
Ah, Alphino's friend. You and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the waters parted. Anything else you can do? You've been to the Walls of the Forgotten. Have you seen the random goat running through town?
I think I've come from them. Are they the ruins to the northwest? No, you're good. That is far from backseating. I think I probably would have eventually figured it out because, like, I was about to just give up right there anyway. So, like, you saying it when you said it was actually probably, like, perfect timing for that.
The remnants to the northwest, yes. You visited them unbidden? Could it be that your footsteps were guided by the ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then. I will tell you of our plans to bring the light to the walls, that we might answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craftsman to shape for us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skill is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit his artisan and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose would be laid to rest. His name is Grenold.
Oh, it's Grenold.
You will find his workshop in a metal structure to the south.
It's homie dude boy that we were told we were gonna meet at some point. You'll need it if you want to do this right. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Do I have that mount? I don't think I do. I think I tried to get that mount from the last Moogle event. I think, and the weird Moogle tombstone thing, I think. It means you should slay the princess. Nice job, hero. Mount guide. No, I do not have it. But I'm pretty sure it's one of the ones that you can buy with the weird tombstones. These guys. I'm pretty sure that was one of the mounts that was on the last time Moogle event. I spent the 21 of the previous ones that I had to get minions. Because I remember seeing that and I was like, oh, I want that, and I never got the enough tombstones to get it. It's from the Kobold tribe quest. Yeah, the tribe mounts seem to have a tendency to go on the Moogle events, and it's typically easier to get them from the Moogle event than it is to grind out all of the tribe stuff, usually. Thank you for keeping me company, goat. Chat, we will pick this up next time. It is almost 11:30 p.m. and I has work in the morning. I know we're almost to 81, but like, gots to sleep, responsibilities and whatnot. Stupid adulting getting in the way of my having fun. Work, folded paper boat. I like it. I like it. Here, watch. We're gonna turn into a white mage too. If I do this. You know the feeling. Head on keyboard. Yep. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. 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 Well, all of my tabs crashed. Fantastiballs. Where are they at? I have no idea where they're at. What is this Wuthering Waves that everybody's playing? Anybody know what that is? Wuthering Waves? Some new game? Some new, looks like a new waifu game, I think. No idea. I got no idea. Balls. Balls. All right, well, we'll do this, and we'll let this play us out again because this song is just way too good. It's happening. Chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for keeping me company as I slog my way through the MSQ of Stormbringers with these dirty Finless. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Alrighty, dudes. I'm out of here. If you are new, follow all the places. Join the Discord. Do the subs, the follows, all that stuff. I'm out of here. I will catch you when I catch you. Definitely streaming this weekend to get more because we need to get through all the MSQs. I'm out. I love your faces. Until next time, keep being awesome. Good now. Good night. Bye-bye. Boom, boom, boom.